What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here. Happy Friday. I hope you guys all had a great week. NFP day today. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of volatility in the markets. And in this video here, we're going to be talking yet again about Palantir. Now, I've got some good news for you guys. And I've also got some bad news. So we're going to be covering all of that in this video here. So again, before we get into all of that information, guys, if you guys don't mind, it costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot. Go down, hit that like button. If you guys do enjoy these videos I'm posting on this channel here, and if you guys never want to miss another one, make sure you guys are subscribed and turn on those notification bells so you never miss another video like this. And again, shameless plug, I'm going to throw up some of the just unbelievable amount of gains that the community is making here. Just on the screen there, I mean, I'm up around $5,000 today. The community is just absolutely crushing it as usual. Again, guys, if you want 50% off your first month to my private mentorship community there, again, just use code TRADE. You get both the educational courses, you get all of the private live streams, the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, the pre-market plans, the macro research reports, single stock research reports. If you guys are a short-term trader and you guys want to take full advantage of everything the market has to offer, make sure you guys use that discount code. Again, it literally comes out to $1 a day for your first month. But enough of all that nonsense. Let's get into exactly what we're here to talk about here with Palantir. So this is going to be where we start getting into the bad news. So after, again, the Pentagon said that they were looking to decrease defense spending by a pretty significant amount every single year, obviously Palantir has struggled. Now, what we've seen and what we've kind of covered in this in a prior video is that we were forming this little bit of a bear flag here, this consolidation period at these lows. Now, what I will say to you guys right now is that in the short term, especially with where this market is right now, if you guys want a kind of a better view of kind of my picture on the market, make sure you guys go watch yesterday's video. But in the short term, this name is going to have a significant amount of volatility. If you break this level right here, this basically, what is it, 78.57, you could start moving very fast down to the low 70s, 72.65, or even lower at this 63 area here. Now, again, I'm not here to just kind of hate on Palantir. I think you guys know I actually really like this company. This is one that I was telling everybody about in the 15s. I ended up getting out of my position at 71 because, again, I just thought it was getting a little bit overvalued and would love to purchase this company again because, again, I think that this is one of the only companies right now that it is taking full advantage of all of the new developments in the artificial intelligence space. Now, what I will say as well is even though you do have this potential to break this downside level and start moving significantly lower, you do have a decent period of kind of chop and other kind of support areas in here that could easily hold up Palantir. So again, really, the level that you got to watch out for here is 78.57. If you can close back above this daily 10 exponential moving average and then start moving to the upside, obviously, that downside potential move is going to get invalidated, and you could end up seeing this stock move back up to that most recent post-earnings gap there. So just kind of making that clear for everybody. I'm not going to be the one that's going to sit here and tell you guys, oh, look, the stock's just going to rip to the sky all the time. That's just not realistic, especially in this market environment here. Now, let's get into some of the good news here. When we think about Palantir, again, one of the main reasons why Palantir struggled in the past, obviously not anymore, really over the last year and a half here, was obviously that concentration of their revenue coming from government clients and government contracts. So seeing things like this is obviously a good thing. EYSA, a leader in comprehensive sustainable mobility solutions, jointly announced a strategic partnership with Palantir Technologies Spain, a leading builder of artificial intelligence systems. This 3-year agreement will allow EYSA to integrate Palantir software with the goal of accelerating the development of mobility applications and use cases across its various operational lines, as well as capturing new business opportunities. Now, what the most important part of this actually is that it's showing that one of Palantir's main initiatives that they were taking on in the middle and kind of later half of last year was these AIP boot camps. So during the boot camp, the involved business lines worked jointly with Palantir to demonstrate how the Foundry and AIP platforms could address complex questions, plan scenarios, and facilitate the development of new mobility applications. After several weeks of this pilot test, all involved parties confirmed it's a success. So what you're seeing here is Palantir is generating a return on whatever investment that they're putting into these AIP boot camps, which is definitely something positive for the company moving forward and looking along with that long-term vision that I know a lot of you guys have, and so do I, with this company here. Now, here's the second one. Palantir, new AI venture with TWG Global, promises a financial overhaul. Remember, Palantir, being in the space that it is, it can touch every sector, whether it be the financial sector, defense, healthcare, which is a great spot to be. Palantir Technologies and TWG Global have formed a strategic partnership to transform AI development across the financial sector. The joint venture will focus on banking, investment management, insurance, and related services, consolidating fragmented approaches to a unified enterprise-wide AI strategy. The effort, again, it kind of goes over a little bit more detail here. The partnership seeks to optimize core functions, including compliance, customer growth, fraud detecting, which is a big problem right now, risk monitoring, credit and capital optimization to mitigate risk, as well as operational efficiency. Definitely right in Palantir's wheelhouse here. So again, you're going to see these positive developments with these new contracts. But as I said in my last Palantir video, guys, Palantir is going to be put on what I like to call a pedestal by the market. Now that you have seen a lot more institutional interest, now that you've seen the stock go on a significant move to the upside over the last year and a half here, the market is going to be treating this company a little bit differently. It's going to not only need to meet market expectations, but it's going to need to greatly exceed them in order to continue that aggressive positive movement to the upside, because it's almost like a lot of it's almost like the company's graduated, and it's becoming and growing into itself as a larger player in the space and being recognized as such. And what comes with that is, again, a little bit more higher standards that it's going to be held to in the market. But contracts like this are definitely what you want to see. Now, the last one here, HD Hyundai, Palantir, and Siemens partner on AI shipbuilding. The South Korea-based shipbuilder HD Hyundai is partnering with Palantir Technologies and Siemens. I always mess that up, guys, to integrate AI and digital twin technology into its shipbuilding processes. The future of shipyard project in development since 2021 aims to enhance automation and reduce human intervention. Expected to be completed by 2030, it will boost productivity and cut shipbuilding time by 30%. And this is going to be using Palantir's Foundry software. So guys, when you think about this company in terms of the fundamentals and the potential growth opportunities that it has, obviously, it is in a really good spot and can easily take advantage of a lot of these different opportunities in obviously a lot of different sectors, like we talked about before: financial services, healthcare, defense. But when you think about broad market conditions, I talk about this a lot. When I am thinking about adding anything to a portfolio, there are three main things that I look at. One of them is the big picture. And what that means is you have to understand the overall macro environment that you're operating in the broad market as a whole. Then obviously you really got to think about the story, the chart, the fundamentals, and things of that nature. But understanding the big picture of the market and where you are in the cycle and where the most likely moves are next are obviously very important. And with the current market environment right now, we're seeing a lot of volatility. We're seeing, obviously, we're dealing with this new tariff and trade war. You're seeing dollars flowing out of the U.S. markets and other foreign markets outperforming U.S. markets here. Now, that money can definitely come back to U.S. markets, but the market and kind of the global market is going to need to see something out of the U.S. markets in order to make that happen. And that's probably going to be the Federal Reserve starting to step up and cutting interest rates either in June or a little bit later in the second half of 2025 here. So guys, that is going to wrap up this video on Palantir here. If you guys did enjoy the information and analysis that I provided for you guys in this one, make sure you go down and hit that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot in spreading this information out to as many people who actually want to learn. And again, for those of you guys that are hopping into the private community, awesome. Would love to have you. Again, I tell everybody this: if you guys have any questions on anything that you are going, when you are going through those learning curriculum videos, just ask me. I'm always around to answer pretty much at all hours of the day. But I can't wait to see you guys making gains like I just showed you guys in there with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.